This week on the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, boys go over Discord mandates, Marvel Rivals and Overwatch updates, and Marathon. Episode 157.
Yeah.
Of the Unqualified Gamers Podcast, not podcast.
Pod.
Just letting you know, I have a cold today. I have a cough drop in.
What are you following? Red's
Like
disease
shit.
or whatever?
Yeah. You know, I like to roll tide, you know?
What, you two were out there making out and now you've got whatever he's got?
Yeah.
His is
Pretty
apparently
much.
put him down and out for the count today, so
Yeah.
he couldn't record.
Dude, it happens. It happens. Well, you were just listening to something about this whole... We got to start with Discord, right?
It wouldn't be a bad place to start. Well, let me turn my gain a little bit.
So Discord is making... Going to start making people age verify with an ID or a picture or something?
Well, so it's supposed to be like a face scan, AI with a face scan,
Yeah.
or the government ID. That's supposed to be the thing. And they're saying pretty much like, you upload the ID or get the face scan. Otherwise, you go straight into like teen mode.
What is teen mode? Do you know?
Teen mode is basically just an age restriction. So there's certain Discords and chat rooms that will not allow you in without verifying your age. And so you'll like not be able to see those. You'll get like certain content filters on your account, stuff like that. So there's areas or things you're not supposed to see. Also, DMs from unknown users don't go into like your normal DMs. They get separated into a completely different inbox.
Yeah. Does this stop you from like sharing like your screen or?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
I think there's just like certain age restriction things, like certain chats, and like NSFW chat rooms. Like you won't be able to go into those. I mean, you should probably stay away from those anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it won't affect me. I'll just stay in teen mode then because I don't really just use it for voice chat, really.
Well, they were saying that it really they're like it's not going to be everybody. It's just going to be like a lot of us. I'm pretty sure you and I have been on Discord for quite some time. I actually got Discord back when I was still playing on Xbox and I like first moved back to Michigan.
Yeah, me too.
So I've had Discord for a real long time and they can see all that stuff. I guess they're not going to have to verify everyone's account, just newer accounts.
Well, I wouldn't think that they would have to, but
yeah. So not everyone.
A lot of people very upset about this.
Well, that's because they just had a data breach back in like October or whatever it was. And what they're trying to say, they sent out a message about this, and apparently what they're trying to say is like, if you send in your ID, it's not something that's going to be like stored on their servers. It's just something that is pulled for it to just read your date of birth, verify that, and then once it verifies it, deletes it.
You believe that?
Oh, I don't, bro. Look at who I am. You think I'm going to believe that? No.
Well, I forgot Flat Earther Kai over here.
Yeah, well.
Every time we bring up the Flat Earth or anything, I just cannot wait to talk to you about it.
Oh, yeah.
I just can't wait to talk to you about it. And when you brought up gravity this morning, I had to stop talking about it because I'm so excited to have this conversation.
Well, you know, I mean,
we're gonna do it soon. We're gonna We're gonna hash this out soon. So if y'all have some good questions for me to ask Kai the Flat Earther, send them to our email, comment. I will make sure we get them together and I'll ask him the questions. And if you know any bullshit that he's going to throw at me, you know, send me that too. Give me a heads up. There's a lot. I can't wait for it.
Well, don't look into it too much because you start looking into it, you might start turning and then you'll be like, shit.
Nah, I'm not going to turn.
I thought the same thing. Thing.
Okay. I used to like get a little herbed up, and watch YouTube videos, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm a flat earther." But then when like a half hour later, I was like, "What was I thinking?" You know.
Well, I've never partaken in any sort of extracurricular activity like that, so all mine is clear and been my normal state of mind. So what are some
other things that we could have conversations about that you're
the technology
to prove that you're crazy?
To prove I'm crazy? I mean,
technology in the pyramids. We don't have any. We don't we don't have like enough proof on that really yet because they're like working on that right now.
I mean, there's quite a bit of proof, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah, they're working on that. More's going to come out with that in the next couple of years for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited.
Yeah.
They're supposed to. Elon's supposed to land on the moon this year. Are you a believer that never happened too?
If I'm a flat earther, obviously we didn't make it to the moon.
I just want to make sure I don't know how flat Earth you are. Let's stop talking about that.
What do you mean how flat Earth you are? Like that it's not that there's a difference between like people who think that we think it's just a flat Earth and then there's a bunch of globes still flying around out there and
right. That's what I'm saying.
That's not no. I mean a natural flat earther is the one that believes like we're inside of like I guess it's kind of a flat Earth in a sense, a disc and then a dome underneath or a firmament, if you will.
Well, there's but like the dome, is that man-made or
it's God-made?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, yeah, we'll get into that more soon.
We'll have a yeah.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait for that kind. We should schedule that soon.
Yeah, I mean, I would do it either Friday or Saturday, but like my whole day is taken up on both of those days.
Valentine's Day. Why don't we work on like next weekend doing this?
Yeah, we could definitely try next Saturday or something.
And then I was thinking about what we could do. Because we want to save it for like an extra episode. So if we have to miss, right, we're going to release that, right?
Yeah.
But so we have an option on Spotify that people can subscribe.
Yeah, we could put it
for
on
like $2 or $3. Why don't we put it up as a subscription so the people that really want to see it can
see it early? Yeah.
And then in a few months when we have to miss an episode, we'll drop it free.
Yeah. If you want to see it early, hit up Spotify. We'll definitely have to record it next week.
Yeah,
there's a lot of things we'll do, but this is definitely one thing we're definitely going to do.
Yeah, we have to have this. So what other things can we discuss what other conspiracies do you have that like we can discuss?
Walt Disney World and missing children. I mean, very similar to. I mean, there was a whole Pizzagate thing that was like we were conspiracy theorists on until it was proven true with the recent release of some files. But I'm just saying, Disney has
Pizzagate.
a very. Yeah, you never heard of Pizzagate?
No.
Oh well, I mean, I don't really have to explain it now because it's out and the emails are out. So, but
okay, yeah. All right.
I mean, now you can just look into it. And
well, yeah, no, I want to we'd like to get some other things lined up though. Like,
we'll have to. Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what we don't agree on. So
yeah. I mean,
there's.
I'm not really
a lot of things that happened in September of 2001. That's a pretty big one.
We could totally do that one. I'm fine with that.
Okay. Well,
I'm totally down.
I mean, we'll have to see unqualified conspiracies. We'll see when we can get some of those episodes.
Yeah. They'll. If I remember right, I'll add the logo in here for us so y'all can see it for the first time. Yeah, it's done. It's been done for like a year.
Yeah, the intro looks amazing. We haven't been able to use it obviously because we haven't.
Yeah, I forgot we have an intro for. I've been intro for it too.
Just take note that won't be episode like 158 or 159 or something. It'll be episode 1 of that. It'll just be put in place of our normal upload. But
right.
It'll be a good conversation to have. And I will state, I am not one who gets upset in these conversations. So people who are like, "Oh, you're just getting mad,"
I'm not an expert in debating that the Earth isn't flat. So I'm gonna let him explain it to me, and I'm gonna ask questions.
Yeah.
So if there's any questions that y'all have, like for flat earthers, like give it to me so I can ask him. And I'll try to combat it the best I can, but I'm not a.
Most of the comments are probably not going to be anything about like, oh, what about blah blah blah. It's probably just be like, that dude's an idiot. I don't even know why you're entertaining it,
dude.
Most people can't have a logical conversation about it.
I went through like our YouTube short comments today, and the 40-year-old dude's talking about video games. Like, yeah, of course, it's a video. Like, we have a video game podcast. Like, it's like everybody was crazy. Well,
not 40, but I get what they're saying. You know what's funny? Yeah. Okay, so. There's a part of this that I have. Where is it at? Facts that sound like lies. It's part of our list, right? And I'll just bring that up to the top since I mean you're not going to see me do it, but since we're kind of on this, I might as well just go over these facts, which I think the very first one hits exactly what you're talking about. It says the average gamer in the U.S. right now is 36 years old.
Right. That's 36. Our age range.
That's the average. Yeah. Which understandable because our parents didn't really play video games. Not much of them do. I mean, there's a couple of like that old guy who does like the sniping on Battlefield stuff like that. That's going to bring up the average a little bit, but for the most part, like our age group was the first one come into games, get used to like the atmosphere, learn how to like Halo was the first real game that kind of did like the movement on one joystick, viewing on the other, like really implemented it. And we picked up on that, enjoyed it, obviously, and then we started taking off with a lot of video games, and we've kept up with them. So it makes sense that our age group
and we're not
kids,
we're not fucking just lazy fucking scumbags that just all we care about is video games. Kai, we've both have led like busy lives. Like Kai was in the Marines. I was a mixed martial arts fighter for 8 years. He has a family. I have a family. We both have jobs.
Like, I actually just got employee of the year at my job. So
okay, all right, that's another conspiracy there for sure.
I've only been there 2.5 years. So
congratulations, Kai. Good job. That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been working hard at it. So, but I do put a lot.
Yeah, we're not like just lazy fucking people that don't do anything but talk about video games. Like we're
no, we have actual jobs. We have families. I mean, I've got a ranch. For the most part, the wife takes care of the ranch on everything. I just step in.
Yeah, she's well-known chicken washer around Florida.
She is especially in this area. Yeah.
In
the podcast.
Yeah, well-known. Yeah. Kai loses goats. That's known.
Tonka, whatever, however it works out.
somebody in his house loses goats.
Somebody's opening gates and they're not closing them. Yeah, average. Yeah. And the first video game was actually made in 1958. A lot of people thought it was Pong, but it was actually Tennis for Two.
Tennis for Two. That sounds like Pong.
Yeah, it had a net in the middle, and then you had like the little wheel that would turn, and it's similar to Pong, but instead of it just being like bouncing up and down and off the walls and stuff, it was like it had to go over the net.
And you had to try and move the... Are you a Pong guy? You like Pong?
Pong's okay. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of it. I mean, I was more of a fan of Snake than I was Pong.
Yeah, I hated Snake so bad. I mean, I was good at it, but God, it used to just piss me off. I'd be playing and somebody bump you or whatever, you know.
Oh, I know.
On the old Nokia 3390, because I'm so old. That was my first phone, Nokia 3390.
We had whatever it was, the Nokia brick that had like the orange screen and Snake on it. Yeah, and that was
probably a 3390.
Cell phones were so expensive back then that we got one cell phone. Racy, Chelsea, and I all shared the same cell phone. Like that was, we all had to hold on to it in case we had to make a call. So that was that. And then, so if you think about like that goes back how far or whatever it is, another crazy fact is the PSP outsold the Nintendo 3DS, which a lot of people probably don't know what the 3DS is.
That's surprising. No, the 3DS that's a known thing. It was a huge thing for a long time.
I'm saying some people. I'm talking about like the Gen Z, Gen A'ers. They probably.
Oh yeah, I'll bet you'd be surprised.
You would think you would know what the PSP is. I mean, they've had like in a sense a re-release of the PSP, but like updated. PSP. That was the thing I was telling you that Racy, Brian, and I all had, and we would like Bluetooth on the bus and play like Grand Theft Auto together.
How is the ROG Ally X?
Oh, I love the ROG.
Are you still playing it?
I just played it today at work. I played another raid while I was on lunch.
My friend's girlfriend during the Super Bowl played Gold Rush on my Steam Deck like the whole time. It's pretty great. Yeah. She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Not a big gamer either, but she's like, I got to get me one of these things.
Just for the ROG. Racy talked about getting a ROG just so that way we could do the same thing that we were doing like when we used to play on the bus.
I heard a rumor that you got a new graphics card coming. Or you have it.
I'm supposed to have a new one coming. Yeah, right now I think in my system I have a 2080 Super. Racy's sending me is 3070. So not a huge upgrade, but still better than a 2080.
It's quite a bit of an upgrade.
It's not a 40 or 50 series card, but
it's pretty good
still
upgrade.
Better than my 2080. So once I get that replaced, it'll be nice. I'll send him back the 2080 and he can put it in that and sell it to somebody who wants to.
Race. That's Kai's brother, one of the hosts of the Unsolicited Talk podcast.
Yeah. And he's been on here a couple. A couple episodes ago.
He FaceTimed me. He's like, "You got a minute?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, just opened his new computer. I'm like, I'm pretty sure. He showed me this little bag that had a thing, and I'm like, pretty sure that's a GPU stand. Is it adjustable? And he took it out. He's like, "Yeah, it was. That's what it was." So. Nice PC though. Nice PC looking. Looks like a nice PC.
Oh yeah, it's I believe it's
5090 or something in it.
Yeah, 50. It was either a 5090 or 5070.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, I think it was a 5070. I think.
Which anybody Anybody buying a PC right now should buy a pre-build right now because of like RAM
Oh yeah,
prices and shit.
I did
Like
check
it'd
them
be
out when I was
crazy
in
for that thing.
Walmart, but they all had like an i7, but I mean they were DDR5, so I wasn't so
I
upset
always,
about that.
I
But
always, I keep seeing these deals like on like TikTok or Instagram. People are like, "Oh, Walmart's got this thing listed for $300, and it's the DDR5
oh yeah,
machine."
I
I
see
try
that
to
too. Yeah,
find it, and I miss it every time. Like, dude,
yeah,
I'll buy that all day and
yeah.
sell it.
I went to
I'd buy
Walmart
one
with
and give it away
Adeline.
on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be legit.
Yeah.
Adeline and I went to Walmart. I got her a binder and card sleeves, like the pages, card pages for her Pokemon cards because she wants to start collecting some Pokemon cards.
Oh, right
And
on.
as we went like past, because we were also
Does she
getting
have
a
a phone?
birthday present. She does have a phone,
She
unfortunately.
does. Like
I don't
a
think she should.
like a smartphone.
Yeah, like an iPhone.
How old is she? How old is she?
She's 11.
Well, yeah, I mean that's
Uh,
it's
I don't think
hard
she
to
should have
not.
one.
It's hard to not though. Like everybody
Yeah.
else has them, you know.
Well,
And
yeah,
plus,
but I
like,
mean, that's not a reason for your kids to have. Everyone has
no,
something.
I
Now
I
your
agree,
kids should have.
I agree with that. But like in this day and age, like being able to contact you, you know, and pretty
Yeah,
important.
I don't know. I mean, her dad got it for her, so like we
Yeah,
let her have it, but
yeah,
I don't think, especially that age. I mean, she's been in trouble for, some apps that she's downloaded, and we're like, yeah, you're not allowed to have. We're seeing everything. She now has to put in a code and able to download anything or get permission
right.
and all that good stuff. So she was already limited to her contacts, so it's gotten a little bit stricter now, and it's like the exact reason why I don't want her to have a phone. Like she doesn't. There's things that are happening in the real world that she's too young that we need to be
Yeah,
protecting her from. And when you give her internet access from the get go, there's a problem. I mean, it's not internet
scary,
access, but
scary.
even
Yeah, I mean,
like
I
they'll
just
hide things within apps, dude. You think that they're just getting like a friend chat type of app, and the next thing you know, there's like obviously predators in there.
yeah, yeah. My daughter had
It's crazy.
that Musically app.
Oh yeah.
It was before it
Well,
was TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And she
Well,
would show me
it says that you're supposed to be at least 14, but then you look now on TikTok, like there's videos that'll pop up and be like, "Oh, don't search these words," and I'm like, "Well, let me block that user because that's the type of shit. Like, if you get that on your feed, then you just keep going and interact with it or anything, it'll start popping that type of stuff up on your feed. So you're like,
Oh, really?
block this user right now, get that stuff out of here. Don't even bring it up on my feed. I don't need any of that."
Do the quick scroll through that shit. 'Cause I'm like, I don't want to fucking see anything. I don't. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, well,
I'm good,
they
man.
don't usually show anything. They just say, "Hey, search these words," and I'm like, no, I don't want any of that stuff on my feed.
Yeah,
And then to think like if you have a kid, especially since it's supposed to be 14 and up, even 14 is a little young, but you have kids who are just like curious and they're like, I'm going to go search. What does that mean? Then they search it up and
Oh,
now they've
hey,
got those
trust me.
videos on their feed constantly. And you're just
Trust
like,
me. I had my son was like 14, and
mm-hmm.
like I had my computer down in the basement, you know,
Right.
and I opened up. I was looking for a website that I had been on recently, and my phone Gmail was signed into the same. I'm like looking through my history. I'm like, I didn't go to any of these sites. I didn't do any of these searches. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And have a little talk with them. Like, hey, man, like, I don't think we should probably be doing that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
And I will say, like, during our age growing up, like,
yeah,
no one really knew the internet, right? There was a lot of things that were happening on the internet that obviously would be like you wouldn't want your children seeing that. And back then nobody knew the internet. Kids knew the internet pretty much as well as the parents did, or even better
probably
than the parents
better. Yeah,
sometimes.
probably better. Yeah.
Yeah. So like there was more things we could find out, right? And then about those things now. So you're like, I know what I was looking at and like how it affected me in a sense, kind of a little bit. So let me keep my kids away from that type of stuff. So, I mean, internet, we all know is a scary place. It's gotten scarier as we've grown, and pretty much just trying to protect the kids from getting into stuff like that.
For sure.
One last fun fact though, that I found out, and this is all stuff that I saw from Bizarre Gaming.
I don't even see any.
Okay. The Gamer Web is Bizarre Gaming facts from the Gamer Web. Okay. The gaming awards actually gets more viewers than the Oscars, Grammys, and Emmys combined.
Crazy.
Which, yeah, you think you're like, oh, just video games, whatever, dude. Nope. It's a pretty high number of people who watch and play video games, obviously. Yeah. And then we also have the Marvel Rivals kind of update. Here we go. There's a few things going on with this, which I don't know how much you've kept up with Marvel Rivals. As I think we both said, we've kind of fallen away
It's
from
just
it.
kind of just yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
really, dude, huge Marvel fan, right? Huge Marvel
oh
fan.
yeah, I mean, I love the MCU, the
I
comics, all that
have,
good stuff.
I
Yeah.
have like half my shit in this room is Marvel, and
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to like that game. I wanted to so bad.
Right. Yeah,
Didn't keep my interest.
I initially did, and I was trying to play it all the time, trying to get all the skins, but it just got to a point where it was just like, I don't want to do all these challenges anymore. I don't want to do these. Like, I just missed the way things used to be with Overwatch, but whatever.
Never got into that game either.
See,
So,
I got pretty deep into
yeah.
Overwatch, but
A
once
lot of
they
people did.
changed it to
Overwatch
2,
was huge.
yeah, I mean, it fell off because they changed the aspect of the game entirely.
They brought
like,
it back though, right? I think.
Yeah, they brought back the 6v6s. Yeah,
and it's no longer Overwatch 2 anymore, right? It's just Overwatch.
Correct. Now it's just Overwatch 1. Yep, and the player count has actually overtaken Marvel Rivals now. Yeah. So Overwatch, at least on Steam, I don't know about console, but on Steam, Overwatch, when I looked at it, had 108.5 thousand players. The 24-hour peak, which was the day before, was 140.4 thousand players. And then the all-time peak is 165.6K. Yeah. But Marvel Rivals is now down to 92,000 with a 24-hour peak of 112, which is like a 28,000 person drop compared to Overwatch. And then their all-time peak, imagine this, their 24-hour peak is 112. Their all-time peak is 644,000.
Crazy.
So they're sitting at like a sixth of their all-time
game.
peak.
I mean, it was fucking massive when it came out. You know.
Oh yeah, it was huge. Well, I mean, people were like,
look at
Overwatch destroyed themselves, and then Marvel Rivals came out with like an original kind of shooter that had the same platform that people were missing, and so it started to overtaking. But the problem is that fans are not pleased with how Marvel Rivals has been operating. They're getting new characters, which people are like, yeah, cool. Like, you know, they got, who was it? Deadpool. They got Sue Storm and all that good stuff. Like as they were, I think Blade, as like they were getting new characters constantly, and it was the way they were being introduced was funny and nice and all that good stuff. The problem is the player base is claiming that the lead designer allows metas to flourish way too long without any sort of change. Yeah. So like as they're trying to play this game, you've got this one person that's just a meta, and it's just continuously destroying season after season, and then finally they're like, oh, let me adjust this, and we'll introduce this new character. It's like, we're telling you these issues, and you're just not making any change. What is happening?
Yeah, one game that seems to be listening to their audience, but they're like at a crossroads right now. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of worried about our graders right now, dude. Like,
why is that?
I'm kind of worried because like you have it on here. Like there's a repair and ammo exploit right now, right? But there was just
they do have a lot of exploits.
Yeah, they do, and which they will fix them, right? But like,
I'm sure
the way that they've handled this duping exploit so far, I'm very unimpressed with. Right?
Well, they're supposed to be banning people who were doing the duplication.
So I've heard that, right? And
I've heard it. I haven't seen it. Yeah,
I'm not saying that people should be banned for it, right?
Right.
Like, I think that's kind of being a little bit too aggressive. But I'm talking like, if you did it excessively, especially, you should be reset to 0. Like,
you got 50 mil in the bank and stuff.
You should lose your expedition and everything, and all of that. Personally, I mean, but if you did it, you know, I could obviously, some people probably did it on accident, right?
I would even think that people, like, if they killed somebody and that person had a whole bunch of ducks on them, right? They pick up all those ducks and take them out of raid. They don't even know about a duplication glitch at the time. They're just like, oh, is this
that's the hard part, right?
Right.
And also like somebody that just went into a room full of ducks, like that happened to me, but I knew about the glitch, so I didn't take any with me, right?
Oh yeah, right.
But like there would have been enough I would have had probably $3 to $5 million if I could have got them all out, which I think the most you could probably get out is a little over $1 million. But I think that right now they're at a crossroads. If they ban people, those people are probably going to stop playing the game, right? But if they don't do anything about it, the people that didn't dupe are going to be pissed. Like, they're like, "What the fuck?" Like, I knew about it. They warned the community not to do it, right? and then
I
people
wouldn't
kept
I wouldn't
doing
be
it.
pissed about it because I do get upset when people don't like about an exploit and you don't follow the rules. Like that's just you being a crappy person, right? Like the
Yeah.
people who
Yeah,
did
but
infinite nades and stuff like that.
The duping the ducks thing didn't really hurt anybody else, right? I agree with
Right.
that. It didn't hurt anybody
Mm-hmm.
else. But there was people duping
The
trigger
nades.
nades,
Trigger nades,
and
yep.
killing people. Like those people are those people going to get their stuff back?
Right.
Is there going to be some kind of consequence for the people that did dupe? Like, I mean, I know a lot of people did it. I know a lot of people did it and didn't hurt people too, but like you still gained, access, and they're going to just take the money away. I'd be fine with that if they took that monetary value away, or
Mm-hmm.
like just emptied your stash. Like, hey, dude, you fucked up. Like, you shouldn't have done that. But I
Yeah.
also get that there's people that did it by accident. There's people that picked up ducks, but they didn't do the dupe.
Right.
Like those, they should just lose that money value or whatever. But
Yeah, maybe
yeah,
even the people who did do the dupe on the ducks, like they lose, I don't know, whatever money they have in their
yeah,
account or something. I don't know.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be the extreme of banning, but
No,
again,
no.
it's not something that hurt other people. The trigger nade one definitely does. I mean, that's a little bit more conscious. People who do exploits like that, like the people who would jump behind walls and stuff like that,
Yeah,
really, you're just a POS. It's the same type of
yeah.
person
I
that
mean,
like
but
uses a Cronus. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing. That's the thing. Like that we should make that like we should make a poll. Right? Is exploiting cheating? I did that on
Right.
Twitter.
Well,
Only a
it's
few people
but
interact.
that's hard to say though because like certain exploits isn't cheating. Certain ones probably are, right? Like if you, especially if you're doing it as a like a PVE kind of exploit, that's not cheating. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you find a glitch in like Halo. When I ran through the map on Halo, like I exploited the game. I passed a lot of the level. I didn't have to do all the fighting, but it wasn't anything that affected anyone. It was just like, hey, I found this exploit in your game. Same thing here. You're finding an exploit in the game. Is it cheating? I wouldn't say it is unless it's something that affects other players.
Yeah.
It's an that's
Yeah,
why it's called
I
an
mean,
exploit, not a cheat.
Right. Yeah, but like I don't know.
Morally, I don't think it's right.
Yeah, I just don't. I mean, I feel like exploiting is cheating because you gain an unfair advantage, right?
Right.
But
well, that's what I'm saying. If you're going against other players and using
knowingly doing an exploit, kind of fucked up, pretty fucked up.
Morally, I think it's wrong. Yeah, I don't. It's hard to say that it's always a cheat, right? Because it's a game developer's mishap. So it's not like you added something. You just found a way to make the game work better for you. But
I just hope that they do something because, like, I got wrongfully banned on Fortnite years ago, and I won't even install mods on any game anymore because I'm afraid of getting flagged for mods or something. Like I'm terrified of getting anything like that to happen to me. So like I had a guy that like offered me a bunch of ducks, and I went in, and one raid, and then the next raid I went in, and there was a room just full of them, and I'm like, I'm not fucking touching that. Which I could have gotten enough out to finish my expedition or finish my money for the expedition, but I'm like, I ain't touching that with the 10-foot pole because I didn't want to get in trouble. So
nope. Well, that's like this exploit that they've got now, right? I mean, other than the trigger nades, they've got the one that
we'll get to that in a second. But another thing is like they're saying that so many people did it that they can't they can't punish half of them. I agree. You can't ban half your player base. You can't do
right.
That.
Well, I mean, it's not even half the player base. I don't think they're saying half the player base was doing it. I think they were saying there's so many that did it. You can't can't ban
they're
half of the people that were doing it because you don't know who did it.
I also
who did it on accident.
I also heard that they're like the whole family sharing deal that the cheaters were using to get around.
Because you can make 9 accounts.
But I heard that they fixed that so that you can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So anyway, we can
do with the main account, but
this
other exploit, we got yelled at last time because the last episode we didn't know about the trigger nade exploit yet. People were mad because they're like, "Oh, you're worried about being able to load in 30 seconds early, but there's trigger nade things happening." I'm like,
"Yeah, we didn't know about it yet.
We'll get that on this episode. Relax."
Yeah.
So that one, but also now, so there's the repairing of the guns, right? That will get you max without having to use any parts or anything.
Right,
will get you max durability on your guns. Yep. But in a sense, doing the same thing will get you more ammo. So like the Pharaoh and the Hull Cracker, those type of things, like you can literally give them like 105 shots.
Yeah.
And you don't have to reload. So the Pharaoh, you're literally just sitting there shooting, bolt, shoot, and it's just it's insane to think that I get it. Like my lobbies are usually PVE, right? I mean, we did have one that was like two players came in and just started PvP and everybody.
Yeah.
Little shoddy the way like the one dude took rounds from the guy that was inside the room. The guy lit him up. He ended up killing that guy. I shot him, 2 times with an anvil and he still was perfectly fine. I'm like, and then he like just turned the corner and downed me like instantly. But
Yeah.
anyways, like if you're doing this type of thing, morals somewhere, I don't know where. I feel a little bit better if this were being done and you were using it to take an advantage in PvE mode, like you're trying to, use it to help others get queen reactors or the monarch reactors, something like that.
Yeah, but still, you shouldn't be. I mean,
I agree. You still shouldn't. I would just feel better if you were exploiting the game from like
in my lobbies, people aren't doing that. So,
oh, I know in your lobbies, yeah. But if you were using an exploit in the game to help others within PvE, makes it a little bit better, I would say, but still morally not. Like it's not supposed to be done. I wouldn't do it. But I mean, with all this happening, they've still made enough money to make 2 new games.
Dude, it's a great game.
Games,
my worry is that they're gonna lose a lot of people with Marathon because they're gonna either ban people or they're gonna not do anything, and people are gonna be pissed off that they did the right thing and the other people didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, so, I mean, Marathon still has a bad taste, right?
No, it does for sure. I'm gonna get it just because I want to check it out.
I mean, they're definitely showing off some stuff that's pretty sweet. For example, they have so when you go into a room, if the body is still like fully intact, right?
Yeah, they decay, right?
Slow decay, cool. But it's based on how much it's been looted. So if you haven't looted it, it's still fresh. If you loot it, it shows more decayed. So yeah, that's pretty cool.
The game looks pretty.
Somebody was saying too. It does look clean. Somebody compared it like the Arc Raiders is like the Fortnite, and this will be like an Apex. Like people will go to it and they'll just eventually have so many problems. I mean, they already started off with problems with the plagiarism,
stealing people's artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a little that's where it left a bad taste in my mouth. Like I don't necessarily have a problem with that type of game.
What was that steampunk game that we played?
Steampunk
something. What was it? You and I played it.
Fragpunk.
Fragpunk. It gives me serious Fragpunk feel. Like the seeing the game.
Say that. Nah.
No. Like the look of it. You don't think the look of it reminds you of Fragpunk?
No, I played a lot of Fragpunk. That was my game for a minute until
it was a good game.
Yeah, and then other stuff came out, and I stopped playing Fragpunk, and there was just like I was doing a lot of traveling for work, and then I missed out on a lot of events. And
also, we had. I gotta address another comment that we had that when I was talking about Rogue Company, like obviously wasn't doing very well because it went free. Everybody's like, "Well, Fortnite's not doing well." Then Fortnite was free from the start. The Battle Royale was free from the start. All right?
Yeah, but you're not looking at it as a way to make more money. The reason a lot of these games go free is because they're trying to make more money. Very similar to Rainbow Six Siege, right? Rainbow Six Siege is one of the top played games.
But that game was you had to buy it for like a couple of months, and then it just all of a sudden went free.
Right. Well, they did a big update, obviously, but they went free on Siege X, but they introduced those battle passes, and that's what happens with a lot of these games. A lot of games went free. I mean, PUBG went free, right? That used to be a $30 game, but that went free. But they introduced a battle pass. I mean, there's so many games that microtransactions are being pushed and introduced into that cause the game to go free.
Also, the Steam all-time peak. What do you think the Steam all-time peak is for Rogue Company?
All time, probably around 100,000, maybe a little less.
12,000.
12,000 is the peak.
12,000 is the peak.
Yeah, I mean,
24-hour peak 254. I mean, it went free. That game went free because nobody was playing, for sure.
Oh, you're talking about the 24-hour peak?
No, all-time peak is 12,189.
Oh,
that's the all-time peak.
254 was all-time peak.
Was 4.6 years ago, July 2021.
Yeah, but even I didn't play it through Steam.
You didn't.
I downloaded that straight through Epic.
Yeah, but
because that was initially when you got it, it was legit like only on Epic. You could only get it on Epic. Yeah, and then it got introduced into Steam after it became free. So more than likely, a lot of people weren't even playing it on Steam, would be my guess. So
Gotcha.
There was that's how I met actually like a lot of people. Like I think I met Buffalo, Nikki, Maggie, uh, Goo. I met a lot of people through Road Company. That's how I met. Other than Sea of Thieves, it was Sea of Thieves and Road Company were like the two main thing where I met people. I think
Gotcha.
Chamber through Road Company.
Yeah, he's a big Road Company guy.
Yeah, and I met you through them via Road Company. I mean, you weren't playing it, but still, I mean,
I think.
Yeah, it had quite a few players. I'd like to see what the Epic Games team.
I think we met through Among Us.
You and I?
Yeah.
Nah, no, it was I entered your chat one night when like Chamber or Buff or whatever, they were trying to get me to affiliate, so they told me I should check you out, and then I was watching you and was like, oh, this guy's also a douchebag, so this makes sense. You know. So that's fine.
Thanks,
right. I said also. Also, KD bag.
All right.
So,
I got you.
Yeah. So it made sense, but that's how I initially ran into you.
I think I did call you a piece of shit like last week or the week before, so I kind of had.
You did. You 100% did. Yeah, it was last week because you're upset of the short I made that you said you were going to end the episode, but I had to make my own edit of it. So whatever, I did a good job.
Well, no, that the editing team was supposed to, and they didn't.
Right. Yeah, the editing team messed that up. Yeah. Whatever it was. Yeah. Bastards. Yeah, they're getting thrashed for not doing that. So
yeah, for sure.
I had to jump on it. Whatever.
For sure.
They also have a Boulders TV show coming out. I don't know if you've seen that on HBO.
Game?
Yeah,
I never even played that game.
I haven't either. Well, I played Boulders Gate. I don't know. We've talked about it before. Dark Alliance 2.
I've heard it was good. I almost bought it a few times, but I just don't get down on single player games anymore. Really,
I was told to get it, but
it was a good game. I had a few friends that really enjoyed it and played.
Usually when those type of games come out, I'm into some other game, like largely into another game. So whether I think I went from like Frag Punk to I don't know, Borderlands or something to Battlefield to now we're in Arc Raiders. So
yeah,
like I was huge into Battlefield too, and then Racy was like, "Oh, come try Arc Raiders," and then I just never turned back. So
Red Sec came out at like the worst fucking time, dude.
Oh yeah, Red Sec.
If that game probably would have like survived a little better, Battlefield 6, if they would have dropped it at launch.
Right.
I feel like it would have been a lot bigger because the puppy came down here.
Oh,
it scared me. But if it would have came out at launch, because I only played like 2 games of it, because I think it came out on October 26th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And Arc Raiders came out on October 30th, and that's completely consumed my fucking life since then.
Oh yeah, Red Sec. Yeah, I played Red Sec for a little bit. I played a couple games with Matt, and then jumped into Arc Raiders. So yeah. I mean, I wasn't a big Red Sec guy, anyways. I preferred I like the bigger maps. So I mean, I was doing Conquest all the time, anyways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I mean, those pretty much consume my life. So I never got into Baldur's Gate. They're actually saying that the Larian Studios has confirmed that they absolutely have no involvement with this series anyway. So how true is it going to hold to the actual game? So for the people who have played it, I believe Maggie's played it.
The creators of the game have nothing to do with it?
Right. Nothing to do with the TV show.
They like sell the rights to it, or they just like making it? And it's going to be another Friday the 13th game that like gets sued and can't come out.
Well, I don't think they're going to get sued because if they're confirming they have nothing to do with it, I don't know. You would think a lawsuit would have come out already, but
yeah,
it's still, I don't know. But we'll see how that kind of plays out with HBO. I mean, no, Paramount ruined. No, yeah, Paramount ruined Halo. Yeah. So who knows how they'll make it. We'll see if they stick to the script. Usually they don't. Usually they go off rip. And then they just ruin it. And later people are just like, yeah, this is dumb. Don't watch this. But
I don't think, I don't feel like Paramount ruined that. I feel like it could still be brought back. Like they've been talking about shopping it. Somebody else like Netflix or somebody buying it and maybe continuing that series, right? Halo?
Yeah, there was the rumor.
Amazon Prime or somebody was talking about buying it. I can't remember.
It wasn't necessarily a company. It was more of a person, and they had more of affiliation with HBO. And so the thought was that they would buy the series or the name and then make a show or movie based off of their previous experience with it. Because while they were filming Batman, Dark Knight, the entire crew was playing, or was that, or Batman Begins, one of the two. While they were filming that, they had a thing set up for them to play Halo 2 while they were filming. And if they weren't filming at the time, then they could go play. So
I looked up, nothing has come out from the Friday the 13th game, the new one. They're making a new one.
Right.
That looked really good. I can't remember what it was. I'm not seeing even here what it's called. So they showed we saw videos of it. We talked about it.
I thought it was called like Friday or something. I don't remember now.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I've seen that. I remember the possible intro. Well, I mean, it was the same thing with like Ronin. Ronin was supposed to come out and then they canceled that. So
yeah,
dumb.
Right.
I don't like that. I hate it when they cancel what looks like great games. Somebody did an overlay of like a Ninja Gaiden, and then they put the turtles in there in place. That looks sweet, but I mean, it was
I can't play mod games. I can't do it.
Well, you could play that. Who knows? There is a new game coming out. It's called Core, spelled COR3. Now, this is from the creators of Escape from Tarkov. So it might be something you like, but I'm pretty positive this is a single player game as well.
It looks really good. It looks
pretty good. I mean, it looks clean. Just like you would expect the creators from Escape from Tarkov to do. It's set on Mars, if you believe you can get there, in 2251.
Yeah, so we'll get there.
Way in the future. No.
We'll talk more about that on the Unqualified Conspiracies episode.
Yeah. So you're an executor, right? And you're investigating some investigating the uncovering of files related to experiments that happened in 2170. And when like the trailer first plays and it zooms out, there's like people in a spacesuit and it's like a skeleton. And you're like, okay, this person died, but did they die from trying to escape these experiments, or are the experiments still happening? What's happening with the experiments? No idea yet. So you can get a new account for this game for a terminal. It's called Corie, Corie, that you can actually get access to right now for info. They have daily decoding tasks, has a restricted area, all that good stuff. You just have to go to core.gg and it'll give you that. Now, I don't know if that will play into the game itself when it releases. Like, if there's certain things you do, will it give you advantages or give you some extra skins or, I don't know, some sort of info when you first start? Core.gg. Yeah.
That website is for sale at GoDaddy.
Oh, now it's for sale.
Somebody snagged that up.
Ooh, well, I mean, look up Corie, Corie, because I saw that yesterday or 2 days ago. Whenever I wrote this, I don't know, but that had the website and stuff like that. But who knows? Every time we go to do these things, then it's a secondary site for a game, and then
this might be why,
because you're on a different browser. That happens sometimes.
It's COR3.gg.
Oh, yeah, COR3.
Yeah, we got it.
.gg, yeah. Did I say E? I meant 3. That's my fault. Yeah, just like the game CORE or COR3. Yep, there we go again. So COR3.gg. And that'll be, now again, I don't know if that's going to give you any sort of advantage in the game later, if it's going to give you info to like the game's release or what, but I mean, they have a lot of different things you can do on that website if you want to get kind of see how the game will play out a little bit, maybe, is my guess. This next part, Valve. So somebody was telling me about it and I just kind of ignored it because I was like, it's Steam, it's not a monopoly. But Steam was being sued for $900 million, right?
Yeah,
so the Rothschilds, they have like a lot of tech patents and stuff like that, especially in the gaming industry, stuff like that. And Valve was being sued. They were basically being sued for like a monopoly on gaming. They were taking, part of a third of a cut of like the sale price of games, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they're pretty much talking about how, Steam has a monopoly. And we're like, I figured out it was dumb because they don't have a monopoly. I mean, you have Ubisoft, you have Epic, you have All
And
the
you gotta realize it's like saying Amazon has a monopoly. Just because they have the best
right,
thing, it doesn't mean it's a
yeah.
monopoly. Yeah.
Walmart's around, so they have a monopoly because it's one of the biggest franchises. Like it's not a
Right.
monopoly because they're really good at what they do. You
Yeah.
just don't like them, so they have a monopoly.
Hmm.
So the judge ruled that Valve did not break a contract that was established in 2016. The uh the Rothschild had an agreement with them. So basically it was like Valve paid them a lump sum for an irrevocable, royalty-free and distribution agreement that was a worldwide license, right? So in 2022, the Rothschild marketing team started sending messages to Valve's legal team, asking if they wanted to buy inventory in the new patent licenses. But Valve ignored it because they're like, we already have this agreement where our stuff isn't gonna. We've already paid a huge lump sum. We don't need to renew any sort of license, right? So now Valve is going to actually take them to court with a lawsuit with a jury to try and seek millions in damages, which I'm going to assume is obviously you put a dirty taste in someone's mouth on Steam or something, or try and use it against them. Steam's gonna be like, all right, well now you've damaged my name for some lies that you're putting out there, or your misconception of a contract, or trying to take back your word. So now, am I saying that Rothschild's the one behind like pushing this type of thing? Probably not. I mean, usually when you have a big company like that, you've got somebody that's ahead of something and they see something and they're like, oh well, let's go after these guys. It's usually those leaders, right? It's not the CEO being like, well, let's do this. It could be technically. I guess CEOs can do that, but usually you've got, especially with something that big, you're going to have people in certain departments that are going to do it. So,
right,
yeah, they messed that one up, I would say. I mean, from the beginning, that Valve isn't a monopoly. How many games have we gotten for free or bought off of?
Dude,
Rocket League, you have to buy directly off of it.
Everybody's just mad that Valve started Steam, and it was great. It was easy to use.
That was the first thing I was told to buy when I got a computer. Or not buy, but download.
I mean, it's so simple to use. It's so good. Look at like Netflix. Netflix still has the best interface of all the streaming platforms. Netflix still has the best interface of all.
It's not even just the interface per se. I mean, the fact that all your games are in one spot, right?
Yeah.
Your library makes it a lot easier. They have sales, not constantly.
But nobody else can recreate that because there would have to be like a problem. Like it's the same thing with like Twitch and Kick. Like Twitch is still the king because everybody went there first because it was good and it worked, right? That's why there hasn't been like a max exodus. Even though like Twitch fucks up all the time, they piss people off constantly. Twitch is still like the king by like it's not even close.
Well, it's X, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
What?
X.
Twitch.
Oh, Twitch. Sorry. Never mind.
Yeah,
I was thinking you were saying Twitter.
Well, Twitter's
Twitch,
the same deal. Like they got threads now on Meta has threads now. I mean, it's a lot of people don't like X though, and I like because since Elon bought it, and I get that. Like whatever, don't use it then, But
yeah, well, I say that about a lot of platforms. I mean, look at MySpace though. MySpace was king for a long time until Facebook came out.
They were. Well, I think it was when somebody bought MySpace that like went downhill. Like it turned into like a music platform, and because I remember when that's how old I am. I remember when Facebook. I already got MySpace. I don't need fucking Facebook.
I didn't want to change from. I hated Facebook when it first came out because it was like everybody's thing is exactly the same. You go on their profile. Here's all these buttons that you can hit. Like I think even DMs didn't work at the time. Like you couldn't message somebody at the time when Facebook first came out. But I was like, I don't like the fact that it's all just a standard layout. Here's your profile picture. Here's your post. I want to be able to post what I want on my profile. Like I want to have that thing where I can cue music up as soon as you open my profile. Here's my favorite song. This is what's playing. Here's my friends list. You can see that I don't like you anymore because you've been moved off my friends list. Like, you don't even have to come and text me or call me. You just know I don't like you right now because you're not on my friends list anymore. You're not on top 10. Get out of here.
Top 10, yeah.
I mean, you could update to like top 20. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that.
But I mean, I like Facebook when people started adding music to their profile and shit. It's like, this is fucking stupid. I hated that. I hated it.
I had music on my profile from, I don't know, halfway through my whole MySpace experience.
Yeah, I didn't. I was an early MySpace guy. So
I mean, I was there when MySpace first started. But when I started, especially when I started doing coding in school, like obviously I don't remember that anymore, but when I could start adjusting things like fonts and colors and all that good stuff, put my own backdrops on there. It was so nice that you could change the layout, not even necessarily the layout, but like the color scheme, the way things worked on your profile. It was just
you
nice.
know what's a really cool fucking website that everybody should go check out? The Unqualified Gamers Podcast website, unqualifiedgamerspodcast.com.
Oh yeah,
really good. It's a really good website. Really good.
Yeah,
not a lot on there yet, but it's really good. There's
yeah.
links to some videos, but it's just really, really good. Our editing team did a really good job doing that.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
they did.
They edit the podcast. They edit the website. So if you've got qualms with whoever set up that website, yell at them. Yell at the editing team.
Yeah.
How dare they?
Yeah, definitely
mess this part up or whatever it is. Yeah,
definitely.
There's probably something messed up. There has to be with that editing team that we have. You know.
Yeah, they're fucking worthless.
I know. For some reason, they make so many mistakes. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why we still have them. We're paying them for nothing.
I think we're paying them.
Oh, maybe we're not.
Maybe that's part of the problem, man.
That might be part of it. Yeah. You're getting paid?
Yeah. I was like, what? They're getting paid. I'm not getting paid. What's up with that?
Yeah, what's happening? I'm over this team.
Paid? What? Oh, all right, cool.
Well, I can tell you who is getting paid.
Oh,
PlayStation. They just made over $4 billion from basically porting their games to Xbox and PC.
Yeah.
So people were like saying, oh, Xbox is going to fall because they've basically allowed their games to go cross-platform and that's all they have. But I mean, PlayStation alone has made $4 billion on cross-platform.
I read something today that PlayStation 5 has sold more. They've sold more PS5s than they've sold Xbox consoles since the beginning. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But the main reason that you don't put your games on another platform is so people have to buy that console to play those games, right?
Right.
People have already bought all the PS5s they're going to buy. I mean, I'm sure there's some here and there that are being sold yet, but like most everybody has one.
Mm-hmm.
So why not do it now? It was a super smart idea.
Yeah, it worked out. I mean, I
don't
blame
Bill.
I mean, God of War was
$4
good
bill.
Too, so. Yeah,
$4 bill.
$4 billion of a good idea. So
Woo.
Can't blame them. There's also a new movie coming out. Looks really good. I don't think you've seen the trailer. Maybe you have. I think it pulled up on my TikTok. Really good. It's called War Machine.
I have not seen
which is funny because that's Iron Man's sidekick. War Machine.
Right.
So it's supposed to come out March 6th, which is coming up in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Going to be on Netflix. It's got Alan Richardson.
Love Alan Richardson.
The same character he always plays, which, again, when you kind of get in those kind of roles, it makes sense that you play those kind of roles. You know what I mean?
Okay, he does not play the same character all the time.
He didn't in, what was that, Playdate? What,
Blue
Playdate?
Mountain State, too? I mean, come on. You ever see Blue Mountain State?
Nope.
That's where, I found this guy. He was great. Loved him.
Oh, I found him on Reacher, and then, what was that?
Reacher's good, too.
Gentlemanly Battle movie, whatever that was.
No, he was on Laser Team 2, I believe. Pretty sure he was on that. But
yeah, I mean, I like his acting, but I mean, he plays that role you see him play a lot, and usually it's like that military kind of man. So this is a very similar. It's almost like this is Reacher before Reacher became out of the military. So he's an Army Ranger, and all it shows is him start this training, and then next thing you know, they're either deployed somewhere or they're doing more training somewhere else. They've been dropped somewhere with a team. And they come across this thing where their compasses are going whack, and they see this whatever just laying on the ground. All of a sudden it starts up, stands up, and then you're like, oh shit, this is a robot of some kind, but not like Transformers, not that kind of community. You just have no idea what it's going to do, and it just starts firing at them.
Yeah.
So very similar to what was that, Battleship? It's similar to that, where just randomly some sort of alien appears, and now they're fighting aliens. So
I'm super excited about it. I didn't know anything about it before.
Today?
Before today. So I'm really gonna check that out when it comes out.
Definitely watch the preview. The preview looks great. It looks like a really good movie.
Yeah.
I mean, with him, how could it not be? But I mean,
right.
There have been times I've watched previews and been like, that looks amazing, and then you realize that all the intense scenes you saw in the preview,
I didn't know
all the
that
intense scenes from the movie.
He was on your favorite show,
Reacher.
Yeah.
He's Reacher. He is Reacher.
Well, no, your favorite show, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
Did you see the thing I sent you about what Racy and Steve were saying? They were talking shit on you. That's kind of funny.
Oh,
I tagged you in it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
On their podcast. Unsolicited Talk podcast was just reaming you for not liking Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's hilarious.
I'll have to check that out.
Well, really, they were just coming at you because you're like, oh, it's just not even realistic. And then he was like,
it's just fucking
here he goes
dumb,
playing.
dude. It's like, listen, unrealistic is one thing, but like, it's just dumb, dude.
It's
like,
not dumb. It's funny.
It's dumb.
It's a good comedy.
So
it really is a good comedy, but still,
yeah.
Wait, you're saying Reacher played on Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Thanks, Ray.
Or Alan Richardson?
Yeah, Alan Richardson was in an episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, he might have been in an episode. What episode, I wonder? I'm going to see what season and episode because I'll have to rewatch it. I don't remember him being in an episode unless he was just like a...
It says on IMDb that he was, so I don't know.
Oh, I'll have to figure out what episode and whatever it was. I must have missed it. Or he played like a role I didn't even realize or something. I don't know. Either way.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know. I just saw the...
Last thing that we kind of have on the list
here. He
played
in one episode. Season 6, episode 2. Hitchcock and Scully.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He played a young Hitchcock. That makes sense. So basically, like Hitchcock and Scully are like, it goes back into the 80s or 70s or whenever they were actually like detectives and they were like fit and in shape, and they saved this crime boss's.
Are those two characters from the show?
Yeah. The older, like their older selves, like they start from the beginning. They're just like old, lazy. Like they've been on the force forever. Now they just want to ride out the rest of their time in chairs type of thing. But they're also kind of smart, but they're like, don't tell anybody because we like our chairs. We're going to stay in our chairs type of thing. But they used to be like real fit.
I really liked Reacher. I thought Reacher was really good. Last season I was like,
I watched season 2 and was like, it's starting to pull. Like I liked that first storyline. If they would have stuck around there, the second one wasn't horrible, but it started pulling off, and I was like, I know the third
one was bad, right?
Yeah,
like bad. Yeah.
I stopped watching it then. But
I think.
I mean, once you get to a certain point of like, it's great, it's good, and then you're reaching so hard to make it just maintain.
Are you watching House of the Dragon?
No, I haven't watched any Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, duh. Forgot.
I didn't watch any Game of Thrones, so I'm not going to now.
Forgot.
No. Yeah.
It's Night of the Seven Kingdoms one that's on now. Anyway, all right, you ready to wrap things up here?
Yeah. Well, the last thing I have is the Logitech Pro X2 Super Strike, which this mouse might get banned on a lot of games. I suggest you don't pick it up so you don't get banned on Fortnite or whatever again. It's going to have a Hall effects switch on it, but this is labeled as HITS, which is like the haptic inductive trigger system.
Oh.
They're saying it can reduce latency up to 30 milliseconds with a shorter actuator on the shortest setting. It uses a haptic motor to vibrate to stimulate the click at the chosen point of where you want that to hit. And it only weighs 2.12 ounces or an eighth of a pound, which is extremely light.
It looks cool.
It looks great. Yeah. I think
it looks like you can buy it, right? Oh, it's on back order. Shipping starts March 6th.
There was a keyboard that had the Hall effect in it, and a lot of games like will ban you for using that type of system. So be careful if you decide to get this mouse, because
listen, I've become
it.
As a Corsair guy for many years. They've let me down quite a bit, so I'm a Logitech guy right now. I like the the G502 Lightspeed. I really like this mouse. So.
Well, don't buy this one. This one does look sweet though. This one looks sweet.
Yeah.
But just don't get it so you don't get banned from games or get in trouble for cheating again. Or whatever it was the first time.
We don't know. They wouldn't tell
we have no idea. We'll never know. Well, I mean, either way, thanks everyone for watching. Let us know in the comments if there's anything you agree or disagree with, maybe something you want us to discuss in the next episode.
And give me stuff to talk about Kai when we record this episode, like flat earth shit. Like, help me out here.
We're going to try to record next weekend, so have it in the comments in this episode so that way we can, this coming Saturday once this releases.
Or email us. What's our email address?
unqualifiedgamerspodcast@gmail.com. Yep. So email us there. Feel free to watch us on any of our platforms. We got YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, and then follow us on our socials. We got Patreon, Facebook, X, TikTok, and Instagram.